So in my biology 1 class, we're studying elementary genetics, and so to make it more interesting and more connected with their life, we did an activity called the Face Lab, and the students were to act as partners, and together a team of 2 students would create a child. And as they created the child, they flipped coins, and then as they flipped the coin, then they got different facial characteristics. They kept track of their of the coins that they flipped and what the characteristic was that was produced on a data sheet. And after they had created their original child, then they were encouraged to think about these children as adults getting together. So 2 teams of 2 students got together, a mother and a father, and produced a grandchild. And so they followed the same procedure for following the grandchildren. They flipped a coin to find out if it was a dominant or a recessive gene, and then they looked in the book to find out if it was what the characteristic was, and then they went ahead and drew their children. And so a line between 2 adults is indicating a marriage line, and then the line coming down is the offspring.
Right. So with respect to being a student at KCA, given that there's so many opportunities to pursue subject matter in a variety of ways, is it essential that someone likes to draw or feels as though they're gifted at drawing to be able to do this work?
No, and the drawing, what I expect of them, I expect them to be neat. I expect them to have put forth effort into it. I certainly in this lab, the characteristics that were there should be clearly identified. But as you can see, many of these don't look directly like the people that we encounter moving up and down the street every day. So I mean, some of the students have difficulty working with watercolor, and we actually practiced with the watercolor first before we attempted to do this.
Great. And what was the name of the class?
This is the Biology 1 class, and this was when we were studying genetics. The name of the activity is Face Lab, and this activity came from a professor by the name of Sam Ryan at the Ball State University in Indiana when I took a workshop from him. And I've been doing this very same activity for about probably 15 years. And it really helps the students understand some of the vocabulary as well as the mechanics of the genetics.